Hey guys, welcome back to Linda's Resin Room. Got this in the mail today. So, I know in a black bag, this is my Into resin molds that I bought. So I thought we would open this up and then we would make these today. They always give you this paper. It tells you, I guess, what you've ordered. There's always one in here that tells you how to take care of your molds. So let's see. I've ordered a bunch of smaller molds. I do have another order that I bought some of the molds. Here's your paper for your how to take care of them. I did buy some other ones that should be on the way. Actually, they're not on the way, but they should be making them. But most of these are turtles. All right. Let's see if I can get these open. They're always so hard to open. You tape them down or something. Where's my scissors? I've got scissors somewhere. I'm always misplacing them. We'll get it eventually. Okay. This is a little crystal turtle that has a little star down in there. Got a little something in him. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I know I've got other scissors over here. Let's try these. I don't want to tear the mold up. But I got to get them open. Okay. And this one is the little sea turtle, and it's got a little star on its back. They're both little crystal molds. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's very difficult to get these open. If you guys want to buy any of their molds, there is a 20% discount code and the link to their site in the description below. This is a butterfly. It's one solid butterfly. I've not seen anybody make this one. It's a crystal butterfly, but I thought it was pretty. I don't know how hard that's going to be to get out, but we're going to try it. Okay. And this is the small diamond turtle. Okay. Now this is the small turtle with the star on its back that's like this one. And it's the bigger one and the little one. These two I got in a set. You can buy one or the other, or you can buy them together. So I bought both of them together. And this, I know what this is. Let's get it open. This one is the medium size. And it is the clamshell with the pearl. So I'm going to try to paint that pearl down in there. And then we'll fill this up. But it's the medium sized one. Alright guys, let's mix up some resin. And I think I'm just going to mix some alcohol inks with each of these because I want to be able to see the crystal through them. And then we will get to pouring. So give me a few minutes to mix up some resin. Which it'll just be a second for you guys. But I'll see you back then. Alright guys, so what time that resin is in the debubbler, I've got my colors. The butterfly, we're going to do hot pink. The diamond turtle, berry juice, which is kind of a purple. Emerald for the little turtle with the star. The The big turtle with the big star is deep sea. The sea turtle with the star is navy. And for our clam, I'm hoping this turns out because there is a hair in this mold, and it's actually made into the mold. So I'm hoping it doesn't mess it up, because half of it was in the mold and half of it wasn't. So I was able to get half of the hair out, but not the other. But we're going to do it in sapphire, and I'm going to paint the pearl this little lemon sherbet yellow. I don't know how. Woo! Spilled that everywhere. I don't know how this yellow with the blue backing is going to look, but the blue is going to be very light. All right. Let's see if I can get down in this here. It's going to be difficult. I don't know how well I'm getting it. I'm getting it all, or I can't tell. I'm going to have to clean up around it. It looks like I've got it. I hope. Alright, I got yellow everywhere. Where's a baby wipe? See if I can wipe some of this up. Alright. Hopefully just going over the top of that, it's got all that yellow out. Okay. Now let's just clean up here. And our resin is almost done. I think we could actually probably go ahead and get it out. So, I am going to mix my alcohol ink in with my resin, because I don't want the streaks of alcohol. If you guys are looking for a good debubbler, I have the Resiners Air Pro. It's the black one. The thing is awesome. And there's a 15% discount code in the description box for Resiner products if you guys use them. Alright, I'm just going to guesstimate how much I think that needs. And then we'll pour more down in there if we need it. Okay. And we got to get this. I mixed up 10 ounces, by the way. 5 part A, 5 part B. This is the Dr. Crafty resin. You can tell it's got a little yellow tint to it because I've had this for over a year. 1, 2. I don't want these colors very dark, so I'm not going to put a lot of color in it. Introducing bubbles when I just mixed all that up, right? Or when I just got it out of the debubbler. That's what I do. Scrape your sides because that color likes to stick. Okay. Now let's pour a little bit for the butterfly. I'm going to let these resin set for just a second. I don't think this one's going to need that much. I could be wrong. I don't think I've used this hot pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do want it to be a little darker. So like I said, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. And this is a really light pink, isn't it? Wow. That's like really light. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 6 and just go for 10. See how it will work. If it's not dark enough, we'll add another color. Just what I think I'm... I think it'll be okay with that. Okay, now I know that one's not going to use much. Okay, and this is going to be the berry juice. This one is heavy, so we're just going to put one drop first and see how that does. Scrape it off your cup and you'll see that is a very pigmented color. Doesn't really look purple though, it looks more pink. I wanted him to be purple. I've got a crusty bit from my resin in there. 2 crusty bits. Well, if I can get it off. There we go. Those are almost the same. I don't want colors that are the same. Let's switch out. Where does berry juice go? How about a drop of plum? This should make it purple. Yeah, that's more purple. Okay. Now a little bit for that turtle there, which I don't think he'll use much. And he is going to be emerald. We're just going to do 1 drop. I love these octopus fluid alcohol inks. I like their resin inks too. I have those as well. And we could have used that. Okay. Now those 2 we're going to wait on. So let's see how our bubbles are here. Where's my torch? Just pop a few. All right. Try to prevent any more from forming down in there. I'm dripping. I've got to get it to go right down in that pearl. I'm not sure how to get it in there. Trying to watch for when it gets up next to the pearl to see if it'll kind of float in there. I can't tell. I'm going to have to take something and try to get it down in that. Or squeeze it. There we go. So you can squeeze it and the bubbles will pop out. There's still one down in there. I see it. Let's take this little... I don't want to get my color gone, but I don't want to have a bubble in there either. Okay. I think I have it. Okay. He needs a little more color. Add a little more here. Another little drop of sapphire. I think we did, what, 2 drops a few minutes ago? We do 2. I think that's good. Looks about the same color. Okay, let's see if those bubbles will kind of dissipate a little bit. These have, so that's good. Just pop what's on top. Now, hopefully this is enough to fill this butterfly up. This butterfly is a little bigger than the other butterfly I have, as far as it's going to hold a little more. The other one doesn't hold much at all. This one's a little thicker. Okay, before I finish filling him up, let's try to see if there's any bubbles down in there. I don't think there are, and I don't think there should be. We poured it very slowly, so okay. I think we might have guessed perfect on this one, guys. All right, that was perfect. How uncommon is that? All right. Pop those bubbles. Now, because this is a diamond mold, when I fill this up, I am going to take this stick and kind of just move it along a little bit and see if there's any bubbles, if they'll pop out of there. I'll take a dotting tool around the legs. Hopefully we have just enough for him too, but I think he might need just a little bit more than what I've got. Yeah, he still needs just a little bit, I think. Where's my dotting tool? I'm just going to go around the legs and the little tail. This helps to get the resin down in all those little diamond areas and pops the bubbles out. And the head, do the same way. Kind of helps to put the resin down in those areas. I see a bubble there. Okay, I'm just going to go around through there. Very easy. Now let me see. Well, he doesn't really need much. A couple of drops and he will be full. Just don't know if I've got it in here. And those are bubbles. But it kind of drives me crazy because I'm always worried, what if that's uncured resin? But it's bubbles, so I'm just going to stir that up so I don't have to look at it and I don't have to worry about it. All right. Did we have any pink that we could scrape out? Put in there. If it's this pink, you're not going to be able to see it. It's going to mix in. Just want to fill this up. Okay. He still needs just a little bit more. Let's see. He might be full. Yeah, I think he's good. All right. Pop these bubbles here. And let's see if we can finish filling this mold. This one holds quite a bit more than what I thought he would. I really didn't think he'd hold all that. See if we can mix up what color's in the cup. Let's let those bubbles sit for a minute. Okay. All right. Now our green. Okay, get our dotting tool. I see a bunch of little micro bubbles down in there. No, actually, I think it's the mold. Okay. Get it down in his tail. Make sure there's no bubble down in there. Okay. Does he need just a little bit more, maybe? Just a little bit. I believe he can hold just a little. That's good. Used all of that on him. All right. There's some little bubbles down in there. Okay. Just going to squeeze this around. And I'm hoping there's no bubbles in there. Yeah, I can't believe he held all that much. I really didn't think it would, and this is the medium one. I thought about ordering the small one, but I didn't know how small was. Okay. Now you know I've got to take my dotting tool to that and mix that. Just want to make sure there's no bubbles in there. Okay. I think it's okay. Now, these two are going to use quite a bit. Okay. Let's see. Deep Sea. I did 4 drops. Make sure you scrape that color off the cup. Okay, I'm going to let that sit. This is starting to warm up. Do him the same way. Okay. And he's going to be navy. I don't know how dark this navy is, so we're going to go easy. 1, 2. Okay, I think he needs a little more than that. Let's do 1, 2. So 4 for him. You got to scrape it off the sides. Okay. If I don't get that up, I will have that all over me if I don't already. I don't feel sticky. All right. Here we go. Green turtle. I'm going to scrape around down in there. Just in case there's any bubbles, I want to break them loose. Okay. Alrighty, I think he's good. Let's finish filling him up. Okay, he is full. Now our blue, our navy. And since we have resin left, we will find some more into resin molds that I have and make those since we're doing an into resin day. Now let's break up. Now this one's kind of different. So he's kind of more, I don't know, he's very fine down in there. So it's not really bigger areas. Okay, let's clean that off. And we're going to definitely have some extra of this. That's my husband coming in. Alright, so we got that. Now let's find some other into resin molds and finish using what resin we have. Let's see. I actually thought I put them all together somewhere, but probably stuck them all down in here. Maybe. Well, okay, there's that one. And that one. That one. And this one. Alright, I don't know how much we'll have to do, but I got a few. So let's just take and clean this off first. I've had the mold sitting over there to clean. I just haven't got to it yet. Okay, let's see if we can dump this blue over here. Scrape all this out, get that color mixed up. All right. That is all of that. Clean this stick off. Now, what do we have? Green. This will be a multi-color tray. Some of that color is not mixed up. It gets stuck on the sides and it doesn't mix up very well sometimes. Mix that one up. Okay. All right. Now let's clean this stick off. I got another cup. Does it have anything in it? A little bit of green? I wonder if we can get enough green to have this blue and green tray. Okay. I don't like the colors there, but we'll just try to mix this up a little bit here. All right, let me clean this stick off. I think got a bubble popping up there. I might have to spritz it down with some alcohol. I see a couple bubbles down in there. I'm just going to pluck them out. Okay, I think that's got that one. Now, think we've got enough. I'm going to move that. Move that one up just a little bit. I think we got enough to do the turtle. What color do we want to do the turtle? I'm trying to think. What color do I want to make him? What about this peppermint? It's a opaque ink. I know everything else is clear. Well, let's stick with clear since we're doing clear. Let's do pear. It's a new one I got. Or not pear, lime. This is a new color I got this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10 drops. And let's get this mixed up. Oh, that's almost a neon. Now I have introduced a whole lot of bubbles in this. And this resin is starting to get thick, so we've got to get this out. Okay. We may not have enough to do him completely. We will try our best. I hope we do, because this would be a really pretty color. Try to get out everything I can. Just so that we can get him filled, but we're not going to. There's not enough in here to fill that completely up. We'll have to wait. Alright, I'm just going to turn that cup upside down. My other cups would stay up. There we go. Clean this stick off. Alright guys, you clean my hands here. Spritz a little alcohol on each one of those. This is 99% isopropyl alcohol. Works wonders with getting resin cleaned up and popping bubbles and things like that. I always clean my gloves with it, then I'm not so sticky. And then I can use my gloves a couple of times instead of using one time and throw away. And I do wear, these are 6mm gloves. I don't like the thin nitrile gloves. I like the 6mm nitrile gloves. Just my preference. I think they're thicker, they're harder to tear. I have some 8mm ones too, but they're orange. I don't want to be too distracting by wearing orange gloves. Yeah, we'll have to put some more resin in this. There's some bubbles I'm trying to pop out of there that I see. When the resin starts getting thick, you start getting a lot of bubbles. They like to stick everywhere. And it's harder for them to fill those little crevices. down in there up. And he's not full anyways. He's going to have more. Okay. I know you'll probably see some that I haven't got yet. All right. I'm going to leave it there. And spritz him again. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. We will let these cure up. And then we will come back for a demold. So I will see you guys then. All right, guys. So all of these into resin molds have cured. So let's demold them and see what they're like. We'll do the ones we've already done before in the past. First, they're probably still just a little soft. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I don't know if you can see the blue and the green. That is really pretty. Okay, and a turtle. I did end up mixing up another ounce and mixing in with this just because he wasn't full. This is always a pretty mold. Doesn't matter what. His little heart eyes. Doesn't matter what color you make him. Alright. Now on to our new ones. It's our little diamond turtle. She's cute. They're also sparkly. And baby turtle. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there's stars all the way around. I thought there was just a star in the center. Alright, that's really pretty. Here's the bigger turtle with the big star. He's got some eyeballs and a mouth we can paint up. I like him just the way he is. I don't think I'm going to touch him. Now our sea turtle. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay. Now the butterfly. I don't know how hard this is going to be to get this out. But we're going to try. I'm not even sure how to start. Let's try to pop a wing out maybe. There we go. Now let's see if we can pull the other side. Back wing first. Woo! Dropped it in the floor. Definitely got to trim that back up. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. Now, how hard is this one going to be to demold? It's loose, just popping it out of there. Okay, wasn't too bad. Here we go. We got our pearl. It held its color. Got a few little bubbles in it floating around, but it's a shell, so that'll be okay. I really like that. All right, guys. I'll see you back for the next video. Bye for now.